Hi Libra, how are you doing? I hope everything is okay with you. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. Libra, another reading for you for June 2022, this time a classic Celtic cross with 2 tarot decks so that we get in-depth messages for you. And Libra, if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you like it here. If you are returning, welcome back. Always a great pleasure to have you here. And with that said, let me prepare the decks. I have pre-shuffled them, so let's just give them a few more shuffles. And in the meantime, I do encourage you to check out your general reading for June. I posted it a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, go ahead, check it out. And let's break this deck in two. And this deck is ready for you. And a few more shuffles with the other deck, and we'll get to your messages, Libra. Celtic cross for June 2022. Let's see, what do we have for you? Starting with the heart of the matter. What's up with you? You have the Hermit and you have the King of Swords. Okay, so I immediately thought that someone here may feel left out in the cold with the Hermit. Okay, maybe very specific just for someone out there. But I do feel that when you are alone, either you are spending a lot of time alone, or if you cannot spend too much time alone, that when anytime you can be alone, you really go deep within and you very deeply think of something and you connect with this something with your instincts, your intuition. It's very intuitive and maybe even spiritual. It's like an energetic connection with something or someone, but also your rational, logical mind is involved, your intellect. Maybe even a little too cold. It may even be blocking a little bit that intuitive knowing, okay? But I do feel that you spend a lot of time, and for some reason it feels cold, but this coldness may be, as I said, very specific just for someone. It's like you're trying to find your way through a situation. You may be very close to finding the resolution already. You may be trying to looking for answers to understand something, and in order to do so, you engage both your instincts, your spiritual knowing, maybe your faith, hope, maybe even religion, even though it's not typical meaning of it, but also your rational, logical mind, okay? Hope that makes sense. What is crossing you is the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Okay, so that is interesting. A miraculous new beginning with the Ace of Cups. This is a limitless fountain of creativity, happiness, joy, fulfillment, and really all the good things. And dreams coming true. And Two of Cups, it may be a destined connection, like a twin flame or a soulmate. And a lot of love with the Two of Cups. For some of you, it may be you, your self-love, okay? But for a lot of you, it is about a connection. So it's showing up as a challenge. It stands in your way. And it may be standing in your way towards that new beginning because you may be stuck on something from the past, okay? Now, again, it may be a very specific message just for someone, but I do feel that those Two of Cups somehow stand in the way of that Ace of Cups. Even though it's a beautiful energy, and I'm not feeling this in a bad way, but it somehow blocks this new beginning. Maybe there was something that didn't get appropriate closure, and that's why it still stands in your way. Or maybe this new beginning is available to you when you face this, just like they face each other. Maybe there's a conversation needed, some kind of confrontation, so that this can come. You know your situation best. There's deep healing and fulfillment and that limitless fountain available to you, but something needs to be faced. Maybe you need to face yourself. They're almost like mirroring each other. Maybe you need to face yourself first. In your past, what is shaping your current situation? Three of Wands and the Two of Swords. Very interesting. On one hand, there was something that you were far-sighted about. You were looking into your future, looking at something from a distant horizon. You may have actually been in a separation from someone, even physically, okay? Someone may have been in the distance. With the Two of Swords, there was something, but it was blocked, okay? For some of you, you were looking at the distant horizon, but you were not seeing clearly what is presenting out there for you to see, okay? But I do feel that there was some kind of a blockage. You were avoiding something, perhaps avoiding making a decision to move forward towards it. Maybe you knew instinctively, see, intuition again with the moon, that it's out there, but you were refusing, avoiding making a move towards it, making a decision to move towards it, okay? And hence I do feel that those ships didn't come. I feel they didn't manifest because you blocked them, either consciously or not. What is in your conscious at this time? Where's your mind at? Okay, Libra, this is your energy, justice, and the Seven of Wands. So I do feel that there is some kind of imbalance, okay? Because on one hand, we have justice. Sorry, my phone called and I had to stop recording for a second. So I was saying, on one hand, you have this balance. Your mind and heart, you know what's right. You're just, you see clearly, there's the sword of truth. Everything is working as that precise machinery, but on the other hand, there's some kind of defensiveness, okay? So previously I said you were avoiding facing something or making a choice, making a move, pretending it doesn't exist. And even though you know what's right and there is this balance and you know what's just, there's still a sense of defensiveness against like facing it or more admitting this what is right. Because I think in your conscious there may be something about you having to do what's right. Maybe it's about you bringing back balance or justice towards someone or something, a situation. Maybe it's about you admitting that you haven't made this move or that decision previously. Maybe it's about facing it, okay? So you know your situation best. There's some level of defensiveness towards doing what's right or at least facing what's just, okay? In your future, what is likely to happen short term, Four of Coins and the Moon, okay? So you are holding on to, you may be holding on to illusions or secrets, okay? This is being like stuck on something. It may even be an energy of greediness. You're stuck on something, but at the same time, you're keeping it in that cloudiness. You're not facing the truth. You're not revealing the truth. You're holding on to secrets and illusions. You're refusing to face something that is, it has a nature of your deepest fear, okay? And I said there's defensiveness, even though you know about it, and it continues from the past. It's like you're refusing to face your fears in order to really feel them and release them. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure I said that with or as clearly as I could, but you're holding on to something, really like clenching your fists on something, almost as if you admit to this and face those fears, maybe you need to admit your weakness here, that it will take your power away from you. So you're holding on to this power with the Four of Coins. It's like you're refusing to be seen by anyone, including yourself, as weak, that you have any fears, that there's something that is stronger than you, that you need to face it and battle it to heal it. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. In your unconscious, what truly drives you, the happiest card in the tarot deck, the Sun and the Queen of Swords. Well, what is driving you is you really want happiness. You want all the good things, right? You really want all the good things that life has to offer. And that is like a hidden factor that is at your foundation, is that you really want all those good things. But with the Queen of Swords, I like the Queen of Swords. All the cards in the tarot are good, in my opinion. But the Queen of Swords is someone who speaks their truth very directly, who's very honest, and who's able to communicate clearly and to the point, okay? And to some extent, for some of you, I feel that what is driving you is that desire for happiness and for the success and all those good things, but at the same time, I think you are not able to clearly communicate it. Because there's this defensiveness, because you are avoiding something, a confrontation, communication, you don't want to show your weakness, you're avoiding to face your deepest fears, but the path of the shadow leads to the light, and only by facing the shadow you will be able to bring light to your life, from the unconscious, from the foundation to the external, to manifest it in your life. But there's something about clearly communicating your desires, your dreams, your truth, and also when it comes to communicating your truth when you need to bring justice into a situation, okay? She's often called the cold teacher of wisdom, and this time when it's in your foundation, I feel it's really coming to you as the teacher of wisdom. That this time there is no sugar coating, okay? A cold teacher of wisdom, because this energy is coming to you as to an adult person. It's giving you direct information. What is it that you need to do to attain this in your life? It's about facing truth, communicating truth. If you want authenticity from others, you need to be authentic and true. Let's look at you. Your current view of your situation, the Queen of Cups and Knight of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, this is the feminine energy of someone being driven by love, someone very deeply empathic, emotional, the therapist of the deck. On the other hand, combined with the Knight of Wands, fiery, an energy of maybe like a player, someone who likes to show off. Every knight carries bravery, there's expansion, there's courage. On one hand, you're creatively or passionately inspired, motivated, you're determined, you want expansion, you're brave, courageous, willing to take action, you're first to take action. On the other hand, there's that emotional side of you that is driving you, that I feel may be hidden. For some reason, I feel this fiery energy is more on the outside, with this showing off, and especially keeping your power, and keeping that perception of authority and power. But deep inside, what you want is love. And maybe that's what needs to be admitted. Maybe that's why Two of Cups is crossing you with the Ace of Cups. Is about facing you, I said. Admitting that you want this. Not only playing, having fun, showing off, but that you want deep love, that you want caring and nurturing, that you want to give and receive this. In your environment, the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So for some of you, it may be that you are expecting a baby, your partner may be expecting a baby, but there's definitely abundance in your social environment. I feel your position is well established, you're reliable, independent, you can create for yourself, you can share with others, okay? You have that ability to manifest definitely material abundance. This gives me a vibe of the Empress, so creating and loving your creations as well. With the High Priestess, see how beautifully they come together, because it's this mother energy, and this is about following your senses and instincts, right? You create abundance and you know exactly how to do it and what to do about it. Like being a mother comes naturally, right? So, but this is your in your external influence. I feel people perceive you as someone successful, someone who creates abundance. They may not know that deeper, more spiritual, intuitive, psychic side of you. This one that needs and wants to be expressed, okay? On the outside, there's material stability, there's having that golden touch, okay? But there's also that side of you that you hide, that you don't share with others. And you know, the High Priestess knows the value of silence, so it's not that you have to speak and share everything, but some, especially when you really want love in your life, you need to express it to get it in return. In your hopes or fears, definitely fear. 10 of Wands, which is a burden in the World card. So there is hope and fear at the same time. You're hoping for this to end. You're really hoping for this burden to go away, for you to be able to let go of this bug, of this toxicity that is making it impossible for you to move forward. You're hoping for this to come to an end. You want a new start. You want to be given a new chance. You want to start again, wiser, smarter, with new experiences. You want like things to come full circle, and you would really want to start afresh, to get rid of that burden and be naked again, be free, be vulnerable. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. It's like you really want, you're carrying something and it's really heavy on you at this time. The outcome, last but not least, Page of Cups, Four of Cups. So there is a new beginning with the page. There's innocence, there's purity, there's that ultimate romantic feeling of that innocent page. It's like puppy love. With the Four of Cups, this is being discontent. It may be about missing something or someone, maybe about being bored, dissatisfied. I think for some of you, this new beginning, it's exactly like this Ace of Cups that is crossing your way. In the Four of Cups, we are so focused on the three cups that are not making us happy that we miss that fourth cup that is presenting itself. With the Page of Cups, there's a very innocent and seemingly small or irrelevant offer that is presenting your way, that carries the abundant with the fish potential of the limitlessness of the Ace of Cups. But the key is for you to recognize it, okay? If you're discontent and you're not happy with what you already have, you are not going to be able to recognize all those new opportunities and openings that come your way. You want a new beginning with the world, with the Ten of Wands. You want a new opening, but it can be a seemingly small opening, okay? It doesn't have to be a huge event in your life. It's in your hands to recognize it so that it doesn't pass you by. And I'll leave it there. I hope that you were able to make sense out of those messages. Remember, you have sun in your foundation. It's available to you, all those good things. Be true. Say what you mean what you say, walk your talk, and however you call that. But it's really about your truth and facing things and speaking up and bringing justice to situations that deserve it, okay? So I'll leave it there. Have a great rest of June. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.